This has been a weeks with ups and downs in Formula One. Has get it? No, you don't watch Formula One because you're from the Red Dead community. Okay, Haas is a Formula One team, and Kevin Magnussen is a Danish guy, and I was with a lecture with Kevin Magnussen and his dad, and it was great. And I learned a lot about Kevin and about his dad, and a lot of funny small stories that we might get into. But I feel like via the setups in this game, I really learned how you can counteract some of the things in a car, and what you can do if you have no necessarily not as much horsepower or anything you can do to the car other than the suspension and all those kinds of things. Right now I need to change the diff to have a little less initial torque and a little less. It might seem weak, this, but it was exactly 700 before. Ah, fuck it. Back to the exactly 700. Ta-da! But yeah, it actually don't take a lot if you know what you're doing. I've been playing around a lot. The gradually tuning thing really taught me a lot, but that will all be made into a playlist like tonight or something. I have to go visit a friend and be there until tomorrow, and then I have to go home to my parents Sunday. So I don't know when I'll be streaming, but I will be at Black Knights. She is a Red Dead Redemption streamer. Red Dead Redemption 2. Just 1 second. I just got it. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we got sound. Last time I streamed, it was like no sound for the entire thing. Not the entire thing, but yeah. But I think best when I'm in the ring or on the ring, depending on how badly you drive. I just need to quickly send out a few notifications, and then we go. I'm sending one to the Super Fart Racing Discord, which is my Discord. Fart means speed in Danish, so super speed racing sounds a little bit like super speed racer too. So and now that we are in Germany, super fart, like fart with an H, it means travel, or like traveling, kinda. Here they have Touristenfahrten, or Turistfahrten. Jeg kan ikke huske om... I can't remember if it's like... that was Danish, by the way. I can't remember if it's like Touristenfahrten or Turistfahrten, but... fuck's sake. Stop talking, goddammit. You're talking over me, you asshole. Discord. And then I first will send it to the Black Knight Discord. She has a self-promotion tab over there that we like to use. There's a lot of us that streams all kinds of different things, like just the last ones, Red Dead Redemption, GTA Online. Then you have Elden Ring, more Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead. Then you have some. It's a Red Dead community, like mainly. But we play everything. Dead by Daylight is a popular game as well that a lot of people stream like all the time. I just haven't had the time to jump in and play it. I got it for free via the PlayStation Plus like a million years ago. General and Super Fart Racing, and I'm just smoking a cigarette. It's almost done. Oh, we need the music back. And let me just say anything if anything is wrong with any sound or anything. I don't, even if you're like shy to be in the chat, just the sound is totally off. Just write that. I used to be a sound guy, so I can take it. God damn it. Fun times. We're kind of starting in the middle of something here. That's right there. And we go for a little tour on the ring. Because that it is my goal in life. Is to go to the Nürburgring. It's only 600 kilometers away, so 10 hours of driving, roughly. And I have to stop along the way as well. Then I can, you know, make some ukulele music and stuff. But that will be on a separate channel. Like the ukulele stuff. It's never a good idea to have vlogs and your music in the same thing, because then people check you out, want to check out your music, and then all they have is like vlogs and live streams and hours, and then they have to go looking for it. Shit, need to do this. Yeah, let's just restart. It's just because the music lagged a little bit. It's not because the music lagged a little bit, it's because my Wi-Fi can't handle all these devices. So it needs to be on the network by itself. Let's have something... that's better. But you need to brake pretty much right away here, so... And I do have traction control on. I'm not one of those, like, purists who are like, oh, traction control, what do you need it to be off? I have a video on the playlist. The playlist that starts with some sim racing setups, DIY setups. My setup is not like a professional setup either. And that video really made me realize how much of an engineering challenge you actually stand behind I mean, it's not much of a challenge, but to get a good rig, like DIY rig, you have to really think about it. I mean, some people have like just the kitchen chairs with the shoes on the back, just so you know, so it won't slide around. And I'm just sitting on my couch with my coffee table here. Just it's the fastest couch in my home time right now. I'm pretty sure. So at like 100 subscribers, maybe 1,000, we will do some couch racing in Wreckfest. Because I almost have the platinum trophy for that as well, but I need to play online with somebody. I need to win online events. But in honor of the gaming couch, we will do it. Just some all-around couch fun, you know. Tune it up, give it some health points, and but Wreckfest is very, very different from this. I cannot play Wreckfest with a wheel, at least not against the AI. You will have to do it fairly clean, because if you play the Wreckfest with the wheel, it will rip your arms off. And I'm very serious. It's like you need to, if something happens, you need to put your arms in the brace position, which is a cross over your chest, and then hold it as tightly as possible. They do that in race cars in real life to you know, well, to brace for impact so the arms don't flail around and get broken on the steering wheel and stuff. You know, but they only do it if it's like a big one. Else they don't really, or else they try to handle the car out of the situation. If it's just like a slide or something. But if it's a big one, then they go into the brace position. I don't know why, but that reminded me of the Sebastian Buemi Red Bull episode in Formula 1 back when he, I don't know if it was Toro Rosso, but he stepped on the brake and the front wheels just fucked off to either side of him, and he still tried to steer the fucking car. It's so funny. It's the best clip I have ever like. I mean, I know I'm laughing to myself right now, but god damn it, if you know the clip, you know the clip. I will share it on Discord for sure. I will share some funny motorsports moments and stuff on Discord. But right now we need to get ahead of the curve here because we don't have a lot of time today. We only have like roughly 1.5 hours or something. So which reminds me, I probably need to make a phone call right quick. The rear end is going a little bit right into YouTube corner as well. I think it's YouTube corner, this one. Nope, it's the next one. They are identical, that one and YouTube corner. Pretty much. You see? Not much difference. But then you come up here and you can see the curve and you can see the outside and then you can see that the next... oh, it's starting to rain a little bit, so it's always good. I love the Nürburgring in the rain. It's such a monster. It's insane. Not too much rain though. But you're just aquaplaning all over the place. I mean, they do red flag races in real life if it rains too much that, you know, the tires can't even get to the ground. Even the wet ones, you know. Even race cars have limitations. It's not because the drivers don't want to, it's because they can't. You know, it's impossible. And every time a car crashes, it's like, you know, it doesn't make sense at that point, you know. You already had the great moments and like hours of clips already of like people are skirting around. If you want to see that, watch the Nürburgring, Nürburgring 24 hour, both from last year and this year. I don't know if they did the whole thing a few years back, but like 3 years ago. But the last 2 years, the rain has just been crazy. Like they start out the race and then it rains for like, I don't know, like at least a quarter of the race, and then you know, they just skirt around. So you can do things in the rain. It's not impossible. This is road tires though. It's not slicks. Oh shit! Nearly lost the balance. I lost the balance. It's because I only brake into that corner. I don't brake before it. And I hadn't done that in the rain, probably, so... But I do have a safety car that's that is a rocket in the rain. So, but I will go exactly to the legal limit. That's what you need to do in motorsports. Go to the legal limit of the rules, and then you get one race where the thing you got out of it wasn't banned, and then you can keep the points on a technicality, and that's a motorsport sometimes. You know, it's not. We don't like cheating, like straight up cheating. We don't like that, but we do like engineers who, especially in Formula 1, who can like interpret the rules in a certain way, so that they can have like a thing like the DAS system, which was where you could change the toe angle of the car in the Mercedes back in 2020, because it was banned the year after, not because they made the thing, but because it was already in the rules. So it was in the rules that from 2021 the steering wheel could only go like, you know, the two ways. You know, it couldn't go like backwards and forwards. And that's the thing in Formula 1 as well. Sometimes they're like 1/10 of a millimeter over a limit, and then it's like, back when I was a carpenter, we used to have 2/10 of a millimeter. But I have some friends who are like tool makers and stuff, and Haas is they make CNC machines, which is like computer accurate, like machines for producing things. They're actually pretty easy to program. It's like a coordinate system, if you don't want how those work. And then you just put the things in on the right places on the X and Y axis. Where you have to... We did it with like big, you know, square plates of wood, you know, for like, you know, kind of everything, you know. So you would have your 3D drawing. We drew everything ourselves in the program called Inventor. Later you were going over to like, I think it was like AutoCAD or something. But that was really interesting, because you learned about the whole process. From production to what does it cost to... Like, it's pretty thorough. If you make a good project and have it in your backhand, you can actually... That's a whole sales piece right there. What does it cost and how do we make it and what is the time frame? It's like everything we had... Like, everything you can think of we had to... But I know... Oh, back to the X and Y axis. It's basically the piece of wood you have. That is your X and Y axis, you know. So you just put that into a program, and then you know. So it's pretty simple. It is pretty simple. It's not bad at all. Just 1 second here. I should have let the Nürburgring thing play, but. Just 1 second. I just need to smoke half a cigarette. But man, Formula 1 looks like it's gonna be a great season. Maybe even better than last year, if that's possible. Depending on who you ask. But I think most of the toxicity is gone. It's a new season, we're fresh, and you know, it's not the drivers who have the problems, you know. And it's not, you know, it is really not the drivers who have the problems with each other. Not at all. They have been driving together for like and dreamed about driving together with like against Lewis Hamilton and all those kinds of things. So they have a great amount of respect for each other, even though they are rivals. But rivalry is what makes you better, doesn't make you worse. That's why Denmark and Sweden. Oh, hello. I'm doing great, but I'm going back to my friend's place like tonight. If you catch my drift. So I'm only here for like a little hour or something. No, wait, 2 hours. Ah, 2 hours. Oh, but I'm just smoking like half a cigarette here and talking about Formula 1 because it has been a great week. I had to repeat that joke because David was, and I know he gets it. I started the stream with that one as well. But what can I say? The Haas puns are back. It's so great. It's fucking great. Haas is on top. And do you want to hear something very funny? The lecture I was to with like Kevin Magnussen and his dad, It was just me and my dad too, Motorsports is a very much a son and dad thing, but luckily it's becoming more of a like more of a whole family thing instead of just us guys. It's a total sausage fest at the moment, but I would recommend if you want to have a good highlight on the. God damn it, I'm not even subscribed to that channel. I haven't even watched that many videos on it, but Motorsport Women. But that's because I know, I know roughly, I know of the women out there. There's two Danish Iron Girls as well, Christina Nielsen and Michelle Gatting. They're like full-time professional drivers. Like, it's amazing. I don't know what, as they say, the car doesn't care. But let's get going. Oh, and David, I got like a hands-free device for my cell phone when I'm streaming. Isn't that amazing? It's like I'm building up a little car here. Just wait till I add the car seats. The last thing will be the engine. And then we will make the fastest gaming couch in the world. I don't know if you have Wreckfest, but there's a couch in that. Maybe when I get to either 100 or 1,000. Not 100,000, because that's not my goal at all. I just want 1,000. But because I think that's doable, I don't think I do my best to be a little bit entertaining and talk about some interesting stuff and teach you guys a little bit. Always wanted to be a teacher, so I never have the drive to take that education, so I have a lot of music education instead though, so it's not like I never had any education, so most of my education is just in music and music and entertainment, particularly in the sound department. So not making sounds, but no stopping. All right, I won't be stopping. Why are you braking? Whoa! Oh yeah, now I remember. We did this one already. But it's like super impossible because all of my opponents are Group 4 cars. But this is not my best track either, so if I can have a win on here, I just need the points here and then I need to think about the championship, you know. I just need to catch up 31. Oh yeah, by the way, I just saw something raised. I think it's a question, but I have already now decided I am going to in Formula 1 2022, which I already was very excited for, but I can already tell you now, I'm gonna go for Haas, and it's not Kevin Magnussen who's going. I'm taking Mick Schumacher's seat. Dane's rain. Especially it's hard because, you know, shit, that was one heck of an alternative line. Did I ever mention I'm not that familiar with this track? But see, on the straight here we just... Maybe I should install the carbon ceramics in this thing. Little lift. A major third and a minor lift. Hallelujah. Shit. Yeah, I think this is better. I pressed the button now. That makes the steering go from like 1,000,000 degrees to... I think it's like not much. But I've become like quite the... I can already say now that the safety car, the race number on that thing is going to be 360. I tell you now, because I've become quite very good at, and I don't need to show it on this stream because I have the clips. I think I made a 900. I'm not quite sure if it, how much 900 is. I used to be a skateboarder. I do a lot of Tony Hawks. So I was like 3 rotations. I think that's 900. I'm not sure. Or is that like 2.5? And 1080 is the 4? I can't remember. Seriously, I haven't played Tony Hawks in so long. And I just want to play Tony Hawk's too, so might stream that at some point, but now it's going to be summer very soon, so it is pretty much already summer, so... Oh yeah, back to a funny thing about that lecture. You could ask questions after. And the question, I'm gonna say it in Danish. Because then you can hear that it's pretty close. Like if you say it a little bit fast and he's sitting in the audience actually yelling the thing because they didn't have a microphone on. But then a guy asked, bliver Verstappen verdensmester? And that's like, is Verstappen going to be the world champion? He was, he did, he won. Kevin said so much himself that he has the potential, but it's all down to the, you know, I can't predict the future or engine failures or something, you know. But if everything went right, of course. But what he heard was, bliver du snart verdensmester? you know, which is I'm going to be the world champion, and then you know, I kind of feel that right now. Kevin Ferrari next year, or even better, Haas world champion 2025. I can see it right now. He's going to be the first person over 35 who won their first championship, but he's gotta prove that you can teach an old dog new tricks. You know, there's a lot of old guys in the Danish racing community, and the oldest of them all is like he's like the village elder of the Danish Danish motorsports community. His name is John Nelson. He was a Jaguar driver back in the Group C days, you know. He even won Le Mans a few times, and he always tells stories from back in the old days, you know. That's pretty much John Nelson. He knows everything about everything. He's and he literally does. There's no Dunning-Kruger effect. He's just the expert on everything. If he doesn't know a thing, he will ask another person. He just straight up says, I don't know, you know. He's like, I haven't driven these newer generations of cars, so I have no idea. But then we have such a great community that the Formula 2 driver, what the fuck is his name, is Christian Lundgaard. He has been on the channel a few times, you know, on the TV channel. I can't remember its name, but like the official thing where he has been like on some weekends where there wasn't Formula 2 races, but that's because it's cost like a shit ton of money. So and not a lot of people watches Formula 2, but we do now because we have him. But sadly, one of the biggest sponsors in Danish motorsports died a few years ago. He was one of the few Danes who actually became a billionaire in Danish kroner. He made he had made the you know like where you can like these shops where you can like have beds and all kinds of household things and mattresses, and well, it has expanded quite a lot because he was quite the clever man and was like, well, we can produce this ourselves and sell it directly to the customer. He was very much like, instead of putting everything out on, you know, why not just put it in like things you can roll directly out to the floor, and then it's like perfect, you know, from the start. But it's like it's called Jysk, Jysk. It's pretty popular in Europe. I don't know if it's popular, but it's pretty big in Europe. I think they open one new shop at least they used to. I don't think they have that quite aggressive expansion plan anymore, but they used to open like a shop every week, I think. Yeah, custom Haas set up in the future. That would be nice, but that would be after all the other things. Right now I think I have the best sim racing setup in all the DIY sim racing setups. I will share it, but it's quite cluttered with shit. So how much did I get? 4 points. I know I'm faster than the Nürburgring, so that's all I need. this track is not my favorite. Like Trial Mountain, I do not know this track at all. But what I will do is do like that. And just because we're streaming, we will take the car names as well. Don't usually do that. I mean, if I get popular enough in Denmark, I would just set up the Haas as my streaming setup. They had the Haas F1 car in a Jack and Jones in Copenhagen. And if you have seen Formula 1 before, you have seen the name Jack and Jones. They make clothes. They're pretty popular in Denmark, pretty big, and I would imagine they have gotten even bigger. By the way, I think it's a genius move by Lawrence Stroll that he doesn't sponsor the team his son is on. He sponsors Mercedes. If you notice, all of Mercedes clothing is Tommy Hilfiger. That's the Lawrence Stroll is the dad of Lance Stroll, and Lawrence Stroll is a Canadian businessman who owns Tommy Hilfiger. So, but I will say that Lance used to be much more unpopular than he is now, because now that he actually have some equipment that can actually do something and all kinds of things, he is taking the opportunity. And I think for a pay driver, you know, he's okay. You know, you have to take a pay driver every once in a while. It has every time, all days has pay drivers been a thing in all classes, you know. And sometimes F1 teams need money more than they need the best driver, you know. You know, Haas could hire Lewis Hamilton all they wanted, but I don't think they're gonna get any better product, you know, for, you know, it's just too much money into too little return, you know. At some point, you know, they just say, you know, Kevin is good at, you know, where should the money be spent? What can I feel that the car is like lacking, you know? And maybe, you know, Mazepin certainly didn't have that ability, because let's be honest, Mazepin has never worked a day in his fucking life. He has just been driving around in the best car always, and then maybe if we caught a corner or something, the judges would look away because of his dad, you know, a Russian oligarch. And it's, you know, he should have been out already in the start, you know, when that video came out, you know. And I don't care if he didn't actually rape her or anything. You don't grab a woman's breasts, you know. God damn it. It's how hard is it? It's not that hard. And it's not like, oh, momentary lack of judgment. You're over 15, then you should be able to think with your head, you know. I would understand it if you're a 13-year-old maybe, but as you get older, you know, things become sexual harassment instead of just some mistake on the playground and you were young and dumb, you know. But at some point you gotta say, you might be young, but you're not that dumb. And it's not to talk about politics, but it's like, come on, man. But it's good to see Haas back in its back to its good old livery. I really liked the Alfa Romeo livery this year as well. It's so great. And apparently it will seem this season that looks do equate to performance. The cooler the cooler it looks, the better it performs. But I'm not gonna put money on it unless Leclerc loses the next race in like something that you couldn't foresee or something. Because then I will put like $10 on maybe 20 on Leclerc on the as the world champion, because every season, especially last season, the whole season, it was not like I had a feeling that he could take it. I had the feeling that he would take it, you know. And now that Max has his one world championship in Formula 1, I mean, people might compare it to Lewis Hamilton's 7 or whatever, but 1 is such a huge feat that, you know, a lot of drivers just straight up retired after, you know. It's like, I have won everything now. See you later. Now I will make Heineken commercials and be charming as fuck, you know. God damn it, Rosberg. You can sell me alcohol-free beer any day, man. That's Dodge as well as the Heineken. There's a lot of European beers around, you know. So I think Carlsberg and Heineken is probably the two biggest, and I have no idea how big Carlsberg is abroad. I just know it's like, oh, a man walking. Nice. The detail. Alright. And if we can't follow here, we come back with some race tires, and then we gave it all we had, Dodge. We really did. Oh, speaking of Red Dead Redemption, I will be doing well, because I'm a car channel, I will call it a road trip, because I'm gonna use my Honda wagon. My Black Arabian needs a break. Well, she needs a good walk as well, but she most of all needs a break. And I need to fill up my camp and stuff. I'm never on anymore, because I like retired Formula 1 drivers. I have everything I want in that game. I don't quite have everything I want in GTA, but because I have a reasonable goal that is level 1000 billionaire, you know, over time. Right now I'm like, shit, better brakes and tires right now, and that would be a Group 4 contender, I tell you right now. And this seems to be in the dry as well. Hopefully Nürburgring will be in the rain. So I have the... no, then they will have the advantage as well. I can't remember if I have wet tires for this thing. But I do have it for the safety car. Hey! I read that as Rio on the license plate on the Audi. The Rihau. Rio. That was a great concert. André Rio. I wouldn't just say if you like classical music and stuff. I would say if you like music, full stop, go to an André Rio concert. It's such an experience. I wasn't prepared for the experience. It's like, and mostly it's like, you know, pensioners and stuff. But I think it's pretty funny, and they have all kinds of fun with the band and stuff. He's very good at showcasing solo artists as well. So, so it's not just him. It's a lot of people. And then also he starts his concerts by... I'm pretty sure he does that every concert because it's such a good intro. It says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the center of the universe." You know, so great. Never heard that before he said it, but god damn it. You know, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean that Denmark was the center of the universe. But, you know... But we need to be quicker at this, that's for sure. Maybe I should take the traction control a little down as well. Oh shit. Doesn't kill the speed as easily. Yeah, that's fine. Nice maneuvers and stuff, but I need to get through here. Yeah, around you, yes. That's correct. Thank you. Yep. I need the carbon ceramics if I don't already have them. If I already have them, I need shit. But I'm not gonna waste my money on like hard racing tires, that's for sure. Oh shit. Grab some glasses. Yeah. But here we are much more with it. Just need a few seconds per lap. But yeah, we only need a few seconds per lap to catch up. And with the racing tires alone, we could do that. But I will need the brakes as well because speeds are going to get higher. So see ya, Locus. Top 5, let's go. As Profi says, top 5 is always possible. So I live by that rule. No top 6s for me, thank you. Even though Super G's what's his name? I think his name is Steve Super GT on YouTube. His natural habitat is 6. He lands there every time. But it's not too bad because then you end up in the last half, you know, in the top half. That's all you need for driver rating. But I'm not going online yet. I'll maybe do some subscriber farting. I mean, I have to play with Brandy tomorrow, so Black Knight on YouTube. I will put it in the description. And that's at what is it? It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She's American, so it's around 6 o'clock for me. No, 8 o'clock. So, shit. Alright, top 3. Yes, move it. I know you are the Alfa Romeo, but I'm the Sigma male around here, so Sigma Romeo. That's me. Fucking hate that mentality. It's like, yeah, sometimes we're alpha and sometimes we're beta, you know. It's nice to not just, you know, base everything on like, I'm a big man. I need to be the single income of the household. How about helping each other and not like stressing each other, you know. And it's not, you know, all about feminism. It's all about, you know, equality. And men has had a shitty card as well as women, you know. And we need to, you know, divide the things up so that the guys who just want to be stay-at-home dads for their, you know, and the woman who is like a busy businesswoman or whatever, they might have a good dynamic, you know. That's, I don't care, you know. But I do care because I do get happy on, you know, for other people, especially if they fit well together. When they're like, yeah, I see instantly why you two are together, you know. My friend just recently found himself a woman like that, so. And it's like, at the start I didn't talk to her much, because we didn't have much to talk about, so it was kind of awkward, you know. So, but then she moved in, and now we just talk, you know, a little bit. So annoying that you have to put that on every time. But this is Group 4 contender, that's for sure. Trial Mountain is not my... I didn't have the setup for it, you know. My car is very balanced, but it's mostly set up for the Nürburgring. But this is on road tires, and I'm pretty sure they are on race tires. And if not, then we can do that. We will go right to the legal limit. But if we do end up getting that top 3, I will come back to it later and just do menu book things, because I want to get that done, you know. But carbon ceramics and tires, because I am saving up for the Audi e-tron VGT, the electric one. It's my favorite electric car. I don't want to race in that thing, and I have the footage for that as well, but I need to get it edited. But I will just do it like it's a live stream where I go through it, because it's a replay. I don't actually have the onboard from that thing, so. But from now on, as well as, you know, as saving the replay, I will share the replays, because, like on the Gran Turismo thing, because the replays get deleted if you have to reinstall the game or something. I had to move Gran Turismo Sport over to my hard disk, and that really, you know, that that deleted every replay, including the outside view of my my group 4 what's it called, Interlagos Magnum Opus from GT Sport. But right now I'm just yearning to go folk racing. That's all I dream about. I mean, I love GT Sport, and I will never not GT. I love Gran Turismo, both games. You know, it's not like I grew up with them, but my racecraft certainly grew up in Gran Turismo. I went all the way from not playing online to getting into online to getting up to A. You know, I was in D for a little while, then I was in C for a long time. Then I was in BS for even longer. BS is the rank I have been in the most, and BS ranking is the fun. It's so full of fun people, you know. BS ranking is the best ranking in my opinion. It's so chill, you know. It's fast, but it's not too fast, but it's like you have a good race, you know. But right now I'm in upper B, where that is, you know. But I qualified for the highest league in this thing, like, because I have the A rating, but I do not have the time to do the season. This season I have to do other things, and then I will be back for at least for the first few races. This is a test season as well, so you know, we are. But subscriber fun is like, as soon as online is getting online, you know, then we will chill on the Nürburgring, just in our favorite cars, no restriction, no nothing. Just be respectful and don't bump anybody, and don't, you know, don't bump first, and don't bump, go for revenge. Revenge is not a right, you know. A lot of people think they have the right to revenge, but I have never seen that in any constitution anywhere. So, but now we're going on the Nürburgring. My baby, hello baby, hello. Can't remember the text. But this was an okay race. But Barcelona is also like it's not Barcelona, it's Catalonia. It's because everybody talks about Barcelona all the time because well, because of soccer and because of everybody goes to Barcelona when they go to Spain, pretty much. Either that or one of the islands. I've even even gone to school with like two half Spanish and half Danish, where they lived in Spain for a while. But then they were like, "Ah, fuck Denmark. We go back to Spain." Not like fuck Denmark or anything, but they were like they wanted to come to Denmark to have a little bit of some roots and see what it's all about up here. And I was actually pretty good friends with both of them, but sadly they had to, you know, if you feel home in a certain place, you have to go home. Also, if your parents are there and stuff. I would understand this. I would do the same thing if I was in Spain for a few months for some education and stuff, and then I would probably move back, you know, unless I really had started a life down there. So. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is the Group 4 911. I see. But we need to take some downforce off. Or do something. I would rather have less horsepower than I would have more weight, though. But right now it's Spritzer. Is it 1 or 2 laps? It's 1. Damn. Really want a 2-lapper. Even better, 3 laps. 3 laps around Nürburgring. That's a good race. But this is a 24-hour track. So I need to check if I have the racing tires though. But I have a feeling Nürburgring is gonna be no, it's clear as day. But the weather might change here. We never know. Settings. Car settings. What do we have? I have a sports soft and a sports medium. So, as you can see, I'm not just buying everything for all my cars, because then I wouldn't have the money I have now. But I have 2 setups I have made at like exactly 700. That's so great. I might make a 666.66 at one point. 69.69 6 maybe also. Who knows? Give me a number and I will do a setup. 420. Anything. We can try. I'm pretty sure I can pull it off. But not now. Leave it in the comments. I have no idea what the maximum is though. I'm not the kind of guy to just buy the Tomahawk and just go ham. But I will buy the electric car to see if I can get a time under get a time under 6 minutes 5.4. That's my goal, and that it's the electric record on the Nürburgring. But yeah, sounds like Tekken music. A little bit of a irregular beat there, but we gotta remember it's the 24-hour thing, so we should do 3 laps at night in the rain at some point, but I think 3 laps of the Nürburgring is like, because you don't really enjoy it when it's only one. So, at 100 subs, Nürburgring 24-hour in the rain, 3 laps. Road tires, road cars. Nah, we will figure out something. We will, yeah, in the rain. So, heavy rain, we will do in the rain tires, or else it's gonna be impossible. But yeah. Let's get this show on the road so we can get a result. Come on. It's the 24-hour one, so we can break later here because we don't have to go all the way around. You gotta remind yourself of that. But this car feels so good. I just need to race tires like they have. Because I know those cars are born with hard racing tires. Ah, it's a Genesis. The Genesis G7 Group 4. Look how much of a car expert I've become with this. Like, see, I can see already now. Oh, it's a Corvette, and I don't even have to look at the name. Ah, everybody knows what a Corvette looks like. If you know what cars are. Ah, that's a little harsh. Some people don't care about cars, so it's like, it's a red one. Who cares? Which is gonna be my mentality in folk racing, because you are going to lose all your cars. You are going to buy and sell new cars, or not new cars, but you're going to buy and sell your car all the time. So you might as well change it out a little bit and see what you like, you know. So that's the fun of folk racing as well, is like just have a ton of different cars. And that all cost the same, so You don't lose money on selling a car. You only get it back. What you do lose money on though is for you know, the organization. You need some money for the bits, but that's like, what is it? Like $30 or something per bit. It's not bad at all. No. Keeps people from bidding too much as well. So a lot of people just have some money in their back end and bid on their own car, you know, if they feel like they have a winner. That is annoying as shit, that song. There's a straight right here, so don't worry about the jump. You need to keep your speed up, or else you get oversteer. Shit. Let's see. Yeah, it's just no problemo. 20 seconds, no problem. But we gotta remember it's the 24-hour one, so no turning. You need to go straight to get to the finish line. But this thing is like made for the Nürburgring. So hold the line. Overtaking opportunity and always on time. No. Thank you, sir. Come on. Come on. But you gotta also keep in mind if you are gaining or losing time to the leader, all as well as if you're getting, you know, ahead of someone, because right now we're just catching up together instead of losing time by fighting. We're catching up quite a bit, and since this is a dry run, you know, I mean, I would like to see what this thing can do on on the Nordschleife and on soft tires. But I mean, if we win this one, we will get top 3 anyway, so we can save the money there. We don't have to spend it now. You know. Because I love that Audi e-tron. That's my car. Oh shit. Don't worry, the grass is not as scary as you think. Just need to let off the throttle and pump it a little bit instead of just going full throttle. It's easy to overtake on the grass here. It's much easier than you think it is. And ideally I shouldn't brake there, but wahoo, wahoo. That's a little one for the Fatals fans. Tried to sound like an ambulance, but all I could think about was wahoo. Always, you know, every time Shireen, I was like, wahoo. Wahoo is the most annoying character ever made. Like, he's not annoying, but he's like the biggest asshole in like children's TV history. He is one of those badly animated, like Dingo Pictures characters. If you know what Dingo Pictures is, it's like They made like rip-off Disney movies where the cover didn't even look like the movie and all those kinds of things. So God. If there's one place where I'm fast, it's here. I'm king of the ring. Break at that black thing. It's not always there, but it is during the races. Only 9 seconds. We can pretty much catch that on the straights. Yeah, we should be able to catch them. Take the speed with you. Yes. Good. Now it's just a matter of time. Because this thing is fast. Look, it's not the straight line speed or the horsepower that's the problem. Because now that you are using all our horsepower, you see that we're just gaining and gaining and gaining. But now that it's dry, I can show you a little bit better how I take that corner. Gotta brake here. Oh shit. And then you gotta like bounce around a little bit. And like rest. Fuck. Worth it. 100% worth it. I needed to do that anyway, so... Maybe I get a fourth and then we have to do it again. Or maybe I get third overall. Who knows? I'm not like a math genius or anything, so... The only thing I'm good at is playing music and racing virtual cars. And talking. I'm very good at talking as well. Yay, fourth. Hey! Third of all, nice. But we gotta come back with the... What 1 million credits? Do I have 1 million credits? I just need 1 million credits to get my electric car. Damn. How do I get them? I have 2 championships that's falling into my eyes for later. Ooh, give me 458, 458, 458. Fuck me. The 458 is the only Ferrari I've ever been in. The only supercar I've ever been in, and that was with a politician. Okay. Okay. I have a thing I need to open as well. Oh, we're going Italian. Mamma mia! It's gonna be spritzer. That's not like a hatred for it's spritzer is like the national drink. It's like either white or red wine together with like water with bubbles in it, so it has a little bit of bubbles and stuff. It's actually pretty good. we drank a lot of those when I was on my on my study trip for 3 weeks. Man, I love Italy. It's so amazing. Like, you know, some people down there can be a little bit, you know, up their own ass, but I mean, which country doesn't have people like that, you know? There are nice people and bad people everywhere, and I personally think that the nice people outnumber the assholes. But that's just my you know, experience. You know, all the negative people, they go together in groups, and then they you know, speak louder. But people who we don't speak that loudly because we're just like live streaming and having fun playing games. And right now I feel like GT7 also needs the Red Dead community right now. You know, because we're a little bit in the same boat. Although our game is new and their game is a few years older. But, you know, I play a lot of Red Dead with some people. And a lot of people say Red Dead Online is dead and all that. But during all that, we were just playing along and having fun. And, you know, just messing around with friends in Red Dead, and that really got me through a tough time, you know, where I had a hard time going out and everything. But then I started streaming, and now I'm like way more social than I used to be, way more. Especially after you came in the picture, David, that really gave me some confidence. You're like my first real, my first like real subscriber that like just came in randomly and now is here, you know. The other ones was it's all from, you know, other communities. Kaboom, I met him on his stream, and I was like, I had just been streaming for one of my accidental 12-hour live streams, and I was like, I've just been streaming for 12 hours, so I'm going to bed. Oh, you're streaming? What's your channel? And then he instantly, that's the same weekend as you, I think a few hours after or something. So that's incredible, and I have some real life friends who have subscribed. I treat it a little bit like I just need to get 1,000 people behind me, you know, that's all I need. 1,000 votes. I used to be like wanting to be a local politician. I wanted to be a politician when I was way younger. But then I found out work experience probably is the best thing to have before you go into politics. I mean, it's fine if you want to analyze it and all those kinds of things, but being a politician is not an education you take. You know, it's more of a, you know, I think I have some experience that people could use, you know, not me personally. Well, I think that a little bit now, but I get the word out here. I don't need to be in local politics to be heard, you know. At least that's my experience. But I have a lot of experience with being in the system and all kinds of things. I've been on welfare for quite a few years. Not because I didn't want to work, but simply because I couldn't. Not gonna go into details on that. I don't want to spark a debate or anything. But yeah, let's just say the welfare system in Denmark is pretty good. and therefore we have people on welfare for a shorter amount of time. They have to be directly active to get something. If you don't show up to any of the meetings and don't, you know, have a valid reason, they just take your money. And you also pay taxes of that money. Like, what? I pay $20 in taxes a month. But that's like, you know, it's more symbolic than it is anything else. It's more like everybody has to pay taxes of their income. But me personally, I think as soon as you get up over 50%, it's a little bit too much. Because it's not like if you're richer, you don't get, you know, when you are like, if you earn more money and you pay the same percentage, you will therefore pay more money because the percentage is more. If you catch my drift. But yeah, back to that 458 story. It was with the transport minister of Denmark, and as you know, Ferrari only has 2 seats. It was a convertible. It was like a, you know, little. We have this little driving test center where when you take your license and stuff, you have to go on a wet track and you have to do some avoidance things and, you know, press the brakes fully so you can really feel the ABS and how that feels and how to do the different things, and also in the wet. They can like artificially make the track wet, so that was like one of the things. It was like an amusement park for car people, you know. There was the Ferrari driving around. He wasn't driving it all the time, but when I got in, he was driving it. And then there was like you could try you could try either a Nissan Leaf or a Renault Zoe, like just around the parking lot, you know. And that was pretty much it. And then you could like people parked their cars like. There was this car park a little bit away, and then there was like the car park like pretty much in front of the stage, pretty much, where like right next to the event thing. So people with cool cars, including my dad, decided to go down there because there wasn't like so many people, and his car is certainly not like something to scoff at. It's a 2014 Volvo V60, so. With 175 horsepower diesel engine, so. But diesel isn't as dirty as you think. It's if you remove the catalytic converter, then it's dirty as fuck. But as soon as the and I'm not saying like clean diesel or anything. It's just as bad as gasoline, and it's like saying breaking one leg is better than breaking another. I don't know. It's you know, but at least Volvo is like, they want to buy a Volvo next time, and next time they buy a car, that's going to be, if the 10-year thing holds out with my dad, he usually keeps his cars for 10 years. Not because it's like a rule or anything, or like the guarantee or something. It's more he drives them until it's not economically, you know, feasible or economically smart to repair on the car anymore. He had a Golf, a Mark 1 Golf he bought from new, and he had that thing until I remember it being scrapped, and I remember being old enough to be sad about it. Like, alright, give me my million credits so I can retire to the Cayman Islands. Oh, I need to change the oil as well. If you don't, when oil thing turns yellow, you need to change the oil. You lose like 1 horsepower at a time. Ayo! We need to open this one first. I think the check should be bigger. I mean, how are you gonna have $1 million in that check? That's why they're so big. It's because they have to contain all the money, you know. Hey, camshafts. That's good. That's very good. Oh, for the Civic Type. Nice. High lift camshaft. VTEC engage. That's basically what VTEC is. It's the cams switch over to a more aggressive profile when the yeah, now we just need to escape with the money. Take the money and run. Now give me my car, because I was actually grinding for that. But we need to go back to the cafe. But we are going to go back in the e-tron. It's my favorite car from, like, overall favorite car. I think the better thing you could do here was like Formula E car. That would be my absolute favorite. But Formula E cars are not quite with it yet. And this might sound boring, but trust me. 803 brake horsepower, you tell me. And remember, let's go carbon neutral. Yay! And it's carbon as well. Yay! This thing is carbon neutral. I am carbon neutral. You can see it standing there just saying that. A carbon helmet as well. With the carbon neutral thing. I used to use the carbon helmet, so... Yes. Should I change to the carbon helmet? Yeah, let's go change the suit. Change to the carbon helmet and the some white up pants. And then we need to go back to the cafe. The floor can change the helmet suit designs on and design new ones. Yeah, alright. Puma suit number 1. I want... Ooh, Alpine number 1. Thank you very much. And helmet. Carbon. Helmet livery. Create design. This one. Decals. Yes. Yep. Oh. But I don't think I have the time for the Ferrari thing today. Yes. Close. Yes. That looks kinda dumb, doesn't it? Does it? Just gonna take the first helmet and then give it the same treatment. Actually... Oh, metallic GP. Alright, GT. There we go. Just paint color. Just white for now. Decals, no decals, yes. Save. The mistake. Done. I like that you start with the white helmet and white suit. So everybody can be like, it's the stick! It's the stick! The stick is the only racing driver who can drive to more than one car at once. Racing suit, great. Let's just take this one for now, because we're not like decals. Yes. Save. The stick. I don't really want the flex on my racing suit. I mean, in real life I would like to, but... Well, speaking of like racing and stuff, and flex, I'm gonna get myself a... it's a little bit of a tribute to Danish motorsport, because I have been a part of it my whole life. I had a little bit of a Magnus tribute as well, and my uncle had a tattoo that was like... He had a tattoo that was the American... He lived in the US for 10 years or something. He loved it over there. He actually wanted to go back, but then he died suddenly, so... And not because of COVID. It was completely unrelated, so don't even start that. I mean, there's nothing to start. It's like, of course COVID is real and everything. It was not like to sound like that. But like, don't even start the discussion on like vaccines with me. I'll just excellent, you finished the you got a reward, take it. He speaks very fast, this guy, it's incredible, like, you can barely understand what he's saying. I think he's drinking a little bit too much coffee. Ah, Group B rally cars. Ah, yes. Start. This may require Group B which are designed on all sorts of surfaces. In other words, you're looking for a high performance versatile racing car comfortable going off-road. Okay? So you reported having acquired all three. Good luck. Certainly don't hope I have to go on a third track to get those cars. I don't have... Well... I do have the F-150, but I only have roughly an hour left, so 45 minutes tops. Let's see what we can actually do to this thing. You can buy all kinds of things, but of course you can't do anything to the engine. But what you can do is give them some soft Soft racing tires on that boy. And I can't get the carbon ceramics. Boo-hoo. And heavy wet tires. We need those as well. So you can't do much because I already have the things. You know, this is a race car from birth, so also electric, so there's not much to go with the clutch or anything. So it's just a straight melee and power restrictor, and the thing I might be able to get this down to 700 actually. Let's try and see if we can get it down to... Nah. I just want to lap the Nürburgring in it for a little bit. That's all I wanted in this game, so... Now I'm gonna spend 45 minutes doing it. Setting up and all those kinds of things. The Americas Fisherman's Range. What do I get here? I get this thing. Oh, any requirements? Dirt tires, 700 or less. Okay, so we can give the F-150 like a real big one, and then that's the only one in the US. And we have Alsace. No, Sardinia. Yeah, Alsace also. Sardinia will. I think Alsace would make the most sense. Not an arcade race. We need a time trial, and then we need the Nordschleife because the tourist lane now has like, first of all, yeah, it's a little bit weird with the tourist lap, you know, because the straight is pretty much closed off, so can I have this 24-hour layout? We could do that, but I think it takes too long. Rain, daytime, afternoon. What do we have? Afternoon right now, kinda. I have the sun in my eyes in like 2 seconds as well, so but I'm certainly not going in the rain in this thing yet, not at all. I just wanted my Audi e-tron back. Car settings. We want to be on the softs. Actually, we should be on the mediums, but yeah, let's start on the mediums because then I get a better feel for what's going on. But this thing is quite fast. It's insanely fast. Car settings. Let's see what we can actually do. Fully adjustable. How far would this get it down? Oh, under 700 instantly. Oh, back over. Fuck, sorry. Uh-huh. Oh. Over. And that's under. Okay. Ballasts we don't need, because we don't need to get... I mean... front. That gives you like take some things as well. But in that case, we'll just go to the race. That was pretty easy. Way easier than expected. So You can't help yourself, can you? I need to... well, first of all, I need to... smoke the rest of my cigarette here. And then... then I actually have to go have a wee and make a phone call. So... but I'll do this lap first, you know. Wait, why didn't it save? Oh, because I didn't press... I see. I see how it is, Gran Turismo. Ah, it is down there. Why is it so weird, man? Yeah, it is down in the corner, it's correct. 400 horsepower. Not too scary, but it is very heavy. But yeah, let's go. And here there's no gears, so it's just full go. I'm on the wets. Why am I on? Because I want to find out how the wets are even, you know. But this is very, very chill, you know. If you don't have to change gears and stuff, you can just drive around here forever, you know. Shit. Need to do something about. Yeah, I need to do something about a lot of stuff, but mostly the setup. So you gotta be like, is it understeering, is it oversteering, what is it doing? Understeering quite a lot. I think I would need to loosen up the front instead of tightening it. But we will do a race series with this one, because it is my favorite car and it looks badass. And then you can detune it as you wish. But we are going to make it like an unlimited series. Because this one is fairly... there's not much to it. But see, I'm easily going through 100 here. And don't even notice because... I might actually be able to fix it with a little bit of front downforce, but this thing is like super stable. But in that case I need the road tires for it as well. Let's see what that's like. But I think the wet tire is like... I don't think this one can handle a road tire anyways. But we need it just in case that we're falling back. Road tires are like super cheap. Not the 38,000, so. But you still change gears for some reason. And actually Audi has... Audi does have in... Well, they don't. They are not in Formula E anymore because they wanted to go to the car with the electric powertrain, and I think they completed this year. At least they competed, you know. So. Still changing gear. But get used to this car, because you're going to see it a lot. Now that I can do it like sub 700, that's awesome. It goes up to 800 something, I'm not quite sure. But right now I'm on the rain tire, so. Just to do like a reconnaissance lap. But I do need to either get some more downforce or stiffen up the undercarriage, but I don't think the undercarriage is much of the problem here. It's pretty well balanced. But a tiny bit more downforce on the front would be much appreciated, you see. It might be heavy, but it's not, you know, it's not 2 tons. It's only 1,500 kilograms, 1,400 something. So it's not like you're like totally out of whack. But I got my 1,000,000 credits and I spent it on this car. Please tell me in the comments which car you bought for your $1 million. Maybe we can do the $1 million series later. So yeah, but the update, I think it came out today, didn't it? So it's like it's a little bit shit that I have to wait and you know, leave in like 45 minutes, but I might be able to get back a little later, not too much later though. Also, I have to buy a present for my nephew. That's why I'm going so early. It's his birthday tomorrow, so. Also, it's my sister's birthday on the 29th, but yeah, that's not the important part. See, the black thing is not there when you do it like this. Yeah, cheesy funk. Yeah. Oh, overcorrected a little bit. What do you think? If you think this car is slow and boring, just look at the speedo, my man. Look at the speedo. Oh shit! I can carry all the speed in this corner. I think this 645 is not bad. We just need to set it up in a good way, and this is with much less horsepower than we actually need, or than we actually have available. So my target with like full horsepower and stuff is 605. I think it's 0.4 or something. Let's brake check this bastard. Full speed, and then like brake slightly there, and it's like you have to listen a little bit more on the. But that is certainly competitive in the Schwarzwälder League. So that's awesome. Let's exit, and then I will do my phone call. There will not be any music though, because I need to close the microphone. But so enjoy the sound of silence. It has a noise as well. It's just not the one you're used to. Personally, I think Formula E cars sound good, just not too much. Not too much. I was looking for my phone, but it's right here, so no problemos. And yes, I'm gonna close the microphone and enjoy the Audi e-tron, my favorite car, and from Great Turismo Sport. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute, maybe two. Alrighty, we're back. So now I can stream tonight. My friend was a little bit ill and a little bit tired. He's not ill, but he's like not feeling too well anyways. So, but then he can check the stream out. He probably won't say hi because he doesn't have a YouTube account. So, but it's looking up and up. So everything is coming up Millhouse. Right now I have the sun in my thing, and not in my thing, in my yeah, in my eyes. So it's extra 4D where I'm at, and the heat and yeah, I play in 4D sometimes, also with the emotions, you know. I had a quite emotional on the stream that it's not deleted, but it's not private. It's like hidden. So if you have the link, you can watch it. But and if you follow for long enough and want to see it, it's fine. But yeah, I had a good cry because of the great support and because I felt like I had hit a million subscribers. Still feel like I have a million subscribers. David David and Kaboom was like both my 100,000 subscriber and my 1 million in one. Even though I only have 35. 35. We'll get there. You know. If random people come in here and have a good time, not that David is random anymore, but he used to be, you know. Well, we became friends very quickly. Makes me think that maybe one of the first destinations I should go to was the Netherlands when I get a car. They have good infrastructure for electric cars as well. The whole road down there is no problem for electric cars, I'm sure. It might get iffy if you're traveling through like Eastern Europe, but even there, you could find one every like 150 kilometers if you like look for it. Then you have to take the back roads as well. That's fine. But we needed to loosen up the front, though. We needed to give me more downforce. Heavy wets, because it's cheesy and full downforce on the front. How about that? 1,000! Yes, please. What is my new rating? Lower, much lower. So, can we do this? Yeah! More health points. More health points. Yes. And because it's not top speed, that's the problem. I know you need not that much downforce on the ring, but you know, everything is fully customizable here, so we might actually have to tighten up the front to counteract the oversteer. How about some of that as well? Ride height. It's already as low as possible. Max and maximum. We are going with 420 on camber. Both front and rear. No, that's natural frequency. That needs to be maxed out as well. You need really stiff suspension. That's basically the thing. You can't do camber, but you can do the toe angle. But I'm not gonna mess around with the toe angle. I don't think I can buy a differential for this thing, so. Still so much PP to give, so. 7-11. Gosh dang it. Play around with downforce until it gets down. Aha. That's not enough. Let's just take off the horsepower. We could also give it some ballast, but I really don't want to do ballast. Plus I trust this car as an absolute weapon anyway. And as soon as I put the soft tires on, the rating will go up anyway to I don't know how much. Yeah, you see, so you don't have that much to go around anyway. But the intermediates are for suckers. You'll never have an intermediate race on the ring. That's not it. One second. Alrighty. But I'm talking too much and smoking too little, so. And I only have like 10 minutes until my alarm goes off. Let's deactivate that sucker. But I need to get ready in 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But man, just 1 second, I just need to write to my mom. No, I'm not a mama's boy, like, totally, but I do like my parents, you know. They did make me who I am, and I would say they came out with some decent results on their children. Decent. We're not like Albert Einstein's anything, but we are living life in our own way, each of us, you know. Me and my brother are more creative. Well, my sister is very creative as well. But she's the only one who hasn't like pursued art. I have quite the lengthy education in Haven't been to any of the big names of the schools, but a lot of my teachers did, so yeah. And she responded with a heart. Just told her that my bong was in the bedroom, like in a drawer, because I can't handle the bong much longer, you know. You hear me coughing all the time. Neither can I handle the weed that much longer, you know. I need to get out of it. It might be chill being on the chronic or whatever they say, Snoop Dogg or whatever. But yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg would be like pretty adamant that, you know, pretty sure that now that he's 50 and like all that, he's not smoking like every single day, you know. It's legal in California, so he can smoke it without, you know, connecting it to being an addict or whatever. I would like to visit a lot of places where weed is legal. But in Denmark there is a place where weed is basically legal. It's called Christiania. And you can't film or take pictures on Pusher Street, so of course I won't do that. Because it's gangs who run it. It's not your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you know. But we'll do this and then we will do the Alsace one. Just hope for some mixed weather. But what I don't have in top speed, I have an acceleration. You'll see that the cars find, you know, they find a different times through different things. I liked when Ferrari and Mercedes really had a rivalship. Then you could really see the difference. Like they would on Danish TV, they would go through through like the whole track, and then you could see that Ferraris was a little bit faster in the more cornery bits, and Mercedes was a little bit faster on the straights. So that's what made it such a great rivalry. It's because they had two completely different strengths. But here we're not going for any records. Here we're just I think I can manage this one without traction control, to be honest. He says it and then the rain turns on. But the sun is in my eyes as well right now, so whee! Love this car. So nice and easy to drive. But I think I could maybe take an LMP car in this one. Oh shit. We just need to be open to changes in the regulations. This thing corners like nothing else I have driven. It's so crazy. Whoops. Whoops. Come on. Fuck you. It wouldn't find reverse for me. Typical. Maybe a little bit too much downforce in the front. I don't know. Maybe a little bit too less traction control. So you can still spin. So. But now we're back to 30 seconds. Whoops. But I'm going to have to end it with this replay. So sadly. Already up to 11th, so should be able to do it. I have no idea what the top speed is with the current amount of horsepower. I never detuned this thing before. But I do like electric racing. Like, it's special, but it's awesome. Love electric cars. Love it all. But we also need to preserve the old cars, and for that we need fuel. So don't waste fuel on shit boxes. At least yeah, you know, 220 top speed. It's not bad. Oh, we're still eating the front up 220, so that's actually right about where the Tesla Roadster is, the old one. I think it tops out at 200. Not because it can't go any faster, but because if you go any faster, it depletes the battery quite fast. So much downforce. Saved it, kinda. We need to do something with the we need to tame it a little bit with the roll bars and things. Loosen up really. But this thing can go over 300 with full horsepower, so it is a little bit like a closest thing you can get to an electric Formula 1 car. It doesn't have fuel depletion either. Actually, I don't know if electric cars does have fuel depletion now. Come on, get out of the way! I'm king of the ring. Shit. Maybe I should turn on that good old traction control. Whoa. Oh shit. The reverse gear in this thing is so annoying. Okay, full traction control then. Fuck off. Maybe a little bit too much in the front. At least it's oversteering as hell. So that's what we need to counteract straight away. So then to get another lap in, I pretty much have to go right away. But I can stream when I come home as well. So. See, now we're just catching up. Ah, 240. Not bad. Not bad at all. But it is losing out on top speed, so we do need a lot less. Well, we don't need less anything. We just need to counteract the oversteer. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty much what we can do. So, not bad. Not bad at all. But we need to go to Alsace, don't we? So, we'll take the Alsace thing and Schwarzwald. Let's just get the replay going. Sorry about that. My controller lost power. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I completely forgot to mention this, I think. The first Dane in space is going back to space. He's going to be up there for half a year. That's what I heard. So how relevant is my Kerbal Space program now? It's amazing. I think I'm gonna talk about that to some people privately who might be interested in seeing me failing and trying and failing and trying and failing over 14 episodes. And then the final thing was I wanted to get to Minmus, but I felt like I had reached my goal. So next time it's gonna be career mode. It's gonna be the super fast space program. Tiny bit of oversteer. And what goes wrong there is because the reverse is a little bit dumb, so I gotta figure that out. Wasn't that dumb in the old Gran Turismo, I'm pretty sure. Old and old Gran Turismo Sport. That should do it. But it is pretty quick, this car. Like, it's insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. But I think we have to go to Alsace, like, right away. Pretty much. Damn it, it's not like side at all. Yeah. But this thing is just going through corners like it's nothing. So might be cheesing it, but this thing only has one gear. Perfect. I mean, probably the highest form of motorsport I would strive for was like a seat in Formula E. That's it. Like, that would be the top for me. Well, either that or driving the race taxi, that would be fucking great. Because that's the race taxi. There's only one of these in the entire world. And it's a race taxi. But the interior is much more Spartan than in this. Much more bare. So. What the heck? I just lost all sound. Alright. I have no idea what happened there, but I lost all sound. Oh shit. Okay. 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes to do the Alsace one, but 5 minutes to until my dad he drives towards my place, so I have like 15 minutes. Alsace, here we come. And I use the racing softs. Great. I could probably beat them on no wets, but I don't know Alsace that well. Neither do I think it's going to rain. So this is the full track settings, car settings, softs, detail settings. This one all the way down, and this one I want at 9. Alrighty. There you can see the PP is like right at the limit. Alrighty. Let's drive. Oh yeah, I was in rain tires as well for the last one, so now I have a lot more grip. So only 3 laps. It's the Pilsnor. And this one is always in the correct gear, so no worries there. Look, it's the acceleration, yeah. That really does a number on these things. Shit. But it doesn't matter. We can... I mean... We just bought this car, you know. We were only driven 45 kilometers in it. I don't know this track. So... maybe there's too much grip in the front. Who knows? But it certainly doesn't feel like it through there. Oh shit. But in this car you can just focus on the line and the braking. So okay. We get it. Curbs are dangerous. Keep off the curbs. Gotta learn that as well. So do not touch the curbs. At least don't accelerate on them. It's a miracle if we can get anything better than top 10. Yeah, we get exactly the same one. Maybe I need to loosen up the suspension, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, it might be broke. So. Yeah, just focus on... Oh, that was a good corner. That was perfect. Yeah, much better. And then don't touch that curb. Yeah. Don't touch that curb either. Let's go on the outside. And here we can just go on the outside on all of them. Look, full throttle, easy. Bullshit. That was crazy. That corner feels amazing in this car. Like, amazing. But normally I really don't like this track, so. Oh, but the time progression is on point though. Caught it. Had to counter steer quite a bit there, but I caught it. Final lap. I mean, whoa, fireworks, don't get distracted. More fireworks. I mean, I love like professional, like big, you know, fireworks shows and stuff. I love New Year's Eve, but there's just so much going on in the air that there's no point at all to, you know, even buy your own stuff. I usually just go out on the Sarah smoke and enjoy it, and you know, enjoy the fireworks. I think we can get that top 3 there, especially with our momentum throughout these corners here. Just need to be a little bit more aggressive on the steering. Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's hard to do a spin turn when you are... Yeah. Full speed easy. Also over the curb, you just need to take off the throttle a little bit, yeah. Love the high downforce in this thing. I mean, I love a lot of things. And a lot of motorsport stuff. But this is what I dream, like. I think my reverse is scuffed. Don't dare take me out. But that is all I have time for. That and watching the replay, because then I'm pretty much out at the door when that is done. Still got a little bit of money. The Group 4 Audi e-tron. There we go. Yes. And it's not because I don't like you guys, but I just need to enter stream like right now. It's fucking late, so see you guys next time. In a bit, you know. I'll be back when I come back.